Hey, Comic the Skeleton here, and today we're doing a Flowey tutorial. We're going to show you about 2 ways to make a Flowey, I guess. So, okay, what you're going to need. A flower. I got these for about $7 at Michael's. You're going to need a glue gun and the glue for that. You're going to need Velcro, white and black foam to make the faces. This is a pre-made face. You're going to need scissors, a ruler, and wire cutters. And I also would be using an X-Acto knife, but I don't have one with me, so we won't be using that. And can have volunteers too. They like to help.
I'm dying here.
Okay then. So, okay. The first thing we're gonna do is this flower, a bit too long for what we need, so we're going to trim off about this much. This is from the flower I made previously that sadly passed away at Comic-Con. So that's about, say about 13 inches off of your flower, so we're gonna do that.
That was my perfect
Well, you want it to be a flower or not?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Okay, so okay, so what you're gonna do is are you paying attention? So you're gonna cut it through the flower first, because there's a lot of like plastic there. Get it through somewhat to get cut there, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your wire cutters, because there's a wire inside of the stem. I'm gonna cut through the wire and part of the flower too. Okay, so we got our flowers cut down, and next we're going to be making faces. So I already cut out 2 here for you guys, and I'm gonna cut out this other one. You just draw a circle on it using the inside of a duct tape roll or any other cylindrical circular shape that you can use that will fit inside your flower, inside where the center of the flower is. So we're going to cut out the circle, and then what we're going to do is, for their flowies, we're going to be drawing faces on them, and I'll show you a different way that you can do it if you are more advanced or not under the age of 12. So, okay, there you go, and good, pencil, and we're back. So, as you can see, we got faces on the flowers, and so what we did is we took 3 little squares of foam that I cut out, and then we glued them together to make a little stack, and then we glued that in the very center of the flower head to prop it up more so that could actually glue the flower on. So their flower faces are on there and have been drawn on. Mine is the more advanced one that we're going to be making. Okay, so I drew the evil flower face on mine, and I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to cut out the face. And we're going to use the same process that we did to put the head on, except for instead of gluing the head straight onto the little squares, I am using Velcro on mine so that I can switch out heads. So I have Velcro on the back, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Now, definitely, if you are a child watching this, have an adult help you if you are going to be cutting out the face like I am doing. Kids are not allowed to use the X-Acto knife by themselves. At all. very dangerous if you use the X-Acto knife by yourself. You got that, kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign that all is supposed to be a yeah, real bad. Oh, we have another person over there named Kate.
So you just follow your design that you drew on the face.
Killer flower.
Killer Flower needs to be quiet right now because we're making a video. Okay. And you can make any fish you want, as you can see with the other Flowies. I let them do whatever they wanted. Or you can go with the original Flowey, like what I'm doing, if you want to be more authentic to the game.
Here's mine. This is
Okay.
the tallest.
And then once you go all the way around, you can just punch it out like one of those little punch out things. So, and then what you do is you cut out a black circle about the same size as your white one, and you put it behind there to give it that more 3D pixelated look like mine. And I'll be adding a little white square in there so that he actually has like pupil to his eye, so make it look more alive, I guess. So. And you can make as many, if you're doing the Velcro kind where you can switch out the faces, you can make as many as you want. Granted, if you're doing the one where you glue it straight on, you won't be able to take it off, so that you have to decide which version you're going to be making. I suggest definitely for the younger viewers to... I suggest for the younger viewers definitely go with choosing one face to make. And for you, say 12 and up, you can get a parent to help you make multiple faces and use the Velcro. Please stop playing with the face. Flowey does not appreciate you playing with his face.
But it's fun.
He will give you the scary face if you play with his face.
Nice flower. You think it has
2 eyes.
You tattooed his name. You tattooed her name onto her forehead. Oh my god, she's so sweet. It's just a camera. Nothing's gonna be weird. Just like stop being weird. I mean this leaf is falling off.
That's okay. It doesn't have to
pull
stay
it
off. If you really want to, you can.
But you're only gonna have one leaf.
You can torture your Flowey, I guess, by pulling it.
Can I rip the leaf off then? Oh,
If you don't want it on there, then you can take it off.
I ripped
But-
it off.
But especially if you're wanting it to if it's not falling apart, then I suggest keeping it in one piece. Okay, now the hard part, the thinner part of the mouth. This is definitely the most difficult part. Trying to get the smaller bits, which is why I did not do this with all of the Flowies. Only with mine. And please do not bump me while I'm trying to cut. That's a bad idea, guys.
Okay. Hey, it wasn't me. I'm just a flower.
You're just a flower?
Yes.
Okay then.
Then you can't talk. Well, a flower with a face. I have no arms. That means you can't hold that. Unless you come. This is dog flower. What the dog? This is helpful Flowey. Helpful Flowey. So Flowey. Oh. I'm just taking off.
trying so hard not to rip this because at this point with this little pieces of foam it can rip. That's another thing. If you're not careful you can rip the foam like
Out of its socket.
and then you'll have a ripped face and then you'll be sad. And we'll have sad Flowey and that won't be good.
You hit my Flowey. She hit my Flowey.
Be nice to each other.
Hey, it's Flowey's skateboard. Flowey has, my Flowey has a pillow.
Just a spot.
Actually, yeah. Mine's like a mat. So if I want to do this, there's a chance.
And I have ripped one of these before, the last time I made them, and I know it is very disappointing when you get so far, you get so much done, and then it rips. And you need to start all over. And you're just sad.
Good night, guys.
Okay then.
Oh, let's see.
Come on, Flowey. Okay, and then there's one more piece I have not to do. Okay.
We're just kidding.
Bless you.
I just take your mat. Take yours off if you want one. This is a star Flowey. This is my prom Flowey. Which one is better, this Flowey or that Flowey?
Okay, so we're having people vote now. Which Flowey's better?
This is my dog Flowey that I made. This is my prom Flowey. Dog Flowey or this is fish Flowey.
Hey, why are you playing with my pieces?
This is the Flowey that she votes as. I don't know what she calls it. This is dog Flowey. So this is silly Flowey.
My Flowey is not in the voting.
Comments
We're
down
just
below.
voting on the 3.
Which one Flowey you like best? Yeah. The
Yeah.
prom Flowey. The silly Flowey.
I think you're all silly Floweys. So I got the face all cut out, and now I'm going to hot glue it to the black circle. Get as much glue on there as possible. So that it hopefully stays in place. And don't get any of the glue on you because that will hurt a lot. Okay. And make sure you take all the excess glue come off because you don't need that all stuck to your Flowey or to you for that matter. Okay, so we have a almost finished face. I'll just I can make the eyes now. So I'm just going to take a piece that I've already cut out. Cut a small piece off. And cut that about in half. Make it a little bit smaller because it's not the right shape. It's hard to hold them when they're this small. Yeah, that's about right. That Taylor, leave alone. I already told you not to touch those. Okay. Got our 2 pieces that are about the right size. We'll take our hot glue gun. Little dot of glue that didn't work. Try this again. Gotta
stick the teeny tiny white square in the glue. Then do that with this. Do the same thing with the other one.
Okay, so I finished with the face, and I put the Velcro on the back so that we can attach it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your 3 little squares and you're going to take your hot glue gun. You're going to glue your 3 squares together. After you've glued your squares together, you take your other piece of Velcro and attach it so that they can stick to each other, and it has a sticky back to it. So what you do is you take your square and you stick it on there to get the Velcro where it needs to be, so that when you pull it off, it comes off the right way. Okay. Then what you do is you take your squares and you glue them inside your flower. And then you can just stick your face right onto your flower, like that. You can fill it so it's sitting right and make sure the petals are sitting right, and then you have your Flowey. And if you want to go and do a little extra, you can get like something in the shape of a pot. This is a empty ramen bowl, and I made this thing out of clay and taped it in there, and then you made a little hole. So you stick your Flowey inside, and then you have flower pot Flowey. So that's our tutorial. The girls already left. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.
That's all, folks.